today I wanted to share with you guys the beginning of my fountain pen journey. I started about a month and a half ago, well, my love for it technically, and I wanted to share this video because when I was looking into it, I had a lot of confusion about a lot of things, basically nibs, the make of it, the expensive ones versus the lower end ones, and obviously I'm still in the beginner stage, and I wanted to show you guys the affordable pens that are out there that are just as beautiful. If you know anything about fountain pens, they can range from thousands of dollars to like mid-range hundreds to lower ends like 50 or less, I want to say. And so most of my pens are 50 or less, although I do have a list of, you know, maybe a couple $100 price ranges that is on my list that I hopefully get one day. But right now I wanted to share with you guys my cheaper pens that I've accumulated and how this journey started. So I've always been into calligraphy, and I've always seen the calligraphy pens to be like fountain pens. You know, they have nibs and stuff like that. The more you press on it, the broader the stroke will be. So I've always thought of it that way. I never knew about fountain pens being extra fine nibs or medium nibs and stuff like that. So I always thought of it as a calligraphy pen. About 5 years ago, my husband just randomly got me a calligraphy pen. When he came home from work, he's like, "Oh, here you go, thought you might enjoy this." And I was so grateful because I've always wanted to try it, but didn't even know where to start. So when I got it, let's just say I made a mess. Ink was everywhere, all over my hands, and I know it still is when I do my inks and stuff like that. But let's just say I got a little intimidated. The nib for that fountain pen is also calligraphy style, which is technically called stub or like italic. So I don't even remember, but I knew it was not like a pointy nib. It also doesn't spread so that the stroke is wider. It's just like an italic writing, if that makes sense. So with that, I gave up on fountain pens, and if you know me, obviously I'm from like a minimal planner, cloth and paper and stuff, so I got one of my first easy fountain pens, as you say. This came from the cloth and paper sub box. I don't remember what year, what month. I'm so sorry about that. I want to say it's about 2 years ago, but this is like a nice, easy, came with a cartridge, and it came with a green ink, which you just pop in there and you're good, you know. And this is in fine nib. So that's the cartridge. I already re-inked this, I want to say. So, I don't remember. I think I re-inked this. So anyway, I got this pen and I was enjoying it. It was easy. You put the converter in. No, not the converter. The cartridge, and you were done. So I was like, oh, okay. But it had green ink, and I used it here and there to like mark paydays, write with it here and there. But since it's not a black ink, and I don't usually use like other color inks, I kind of like put it aside and forgot about it. And then a year ago, I want to say, Hannah, the Sweet Freckle Design creator, was giving away this Majon. This is my Paper Panda little notebook with Tomorrow River paper, and I know fountain pens do really well with Tomorrow River paper, so I was like, you know what, let me use this to write my pens, my inks, and the whole fountain pen journey. So this is the Mahjong Q1 Mini in fine nib, and I actually, yes, so I put Ferris wheel press goose poupon, and I love this as well. So when I won this, she gave me like 3 free samples of inks, and it was like a yellow ink, a green ink, and a blue ink. So, you know, while it was easy to use, those colors again were not my style to, like, you know, write with it daily. So again, put this away. But I knew it was there. It's just that I don't write with colorful inks like that. So that's that. Then I want to say June, July, I got this Kaweco rollerball from Cloth and Paper, and I just love the juicy way it writes. And I'm like kicking myself, like, why did I wait so long to order this? So with that said, I love gel pens and stuff like that. So when I got that, I was like, give it all to me. Like, I need it all now. So I've got all this. This was one of my favorite ones. I love this pen. I love the aesthetic. I love the weight of it. It's not like a lightweight pen, which I love too for certain occasions, but I love writing with like heavy pen. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just a preference, I guess. But I love the color combo of the silver and the gold, the nostalgic clip compared to the standard clip. So I really love this look. But I'm like, again, I'm not set on fountain pens like that. So, but I did want to try it because I love these roller balls so much. I was like, you know, Kaweco is really good, really known for the fountain pens and stuff like that. So I got this on Amazon. So technically this is the fountain pen that started it all. This is the Kaweco macchiato in fine nib. And let me see. So obviously I didn't have a lot of inks then, but I've since, oh yes, so I have the Kaweco caramel cartridge in here, which I love the color. It's like a, oh yeah, it's right here, caramel brown. It's a beautiful brown, so I was like, oh, I love it. And then I got inks, so I was like, I need those glass dip pens that everybody uses to swatch the inks. So I started ordering inks, and then I got my first order of inks from Ferris wheel. And when I ordered there, they had these carousel pens, and I actually got these two. So when I got these two, I got some inks with it. So these were supposed to be like my first fountain pens with them, but this is actually the roundabout, which is a roller ball, and you can actually ink up whatever color you wanted. So when I got this, I was like, oh no, it's not even a fountain pen. I got so upset and saw this at the Atlas stationery website, and I was like, oh, this is a beautiful pink, so I wanted to get that. So I have this in medium, and this in fine. And I like these pens. These are very aesthetic. I love the colors. I love putting them all together. You know, that's a gel pen. But I love that in the pens, you can use whatever ink they have too that they sell. So this is a gorgeous collection too. And these were $15, like so affordable, gorgeous, and it writes beautifully. So the carousel This one, I have the billowing blush in it, which is cute. And so technically this one came first, because this Atlas Stationery is like such a fast shipper. Like, I'm amazed by their shipping and stuff like that. So that came. And then Ferris wheel, I had a couple issues with their shipping because I guess the address was wrong or something like that. But yeah. So then I went to the Amazon rabbit hole and got this beauty. So this is the Sailor pen. I don't even know what it's called. In the description it's like Sailor 11 4 season weave moon and night water night cherry blossom. I'm assuming it's cherry blossom, I could be wrong, in fine tip. So this is, I want to say $40, and I love this pen. It's so pretty. I've since then changed the ink color to so like I don't know how people remember ink names and like pen names. I cannot. But I just changed this. And I probably didn't even write it down. I want to say Lady Rose. Yep, Lady Rose. So, and it's so pretty. It's perfect color with that ink. Like a muted pink. So I got this. And then I started getting more. I started joining like Facebook groups and stuff like that. And found out about, like, searched about Jinhao pens. And how some people say that they're hit or miss, but I love these pens. They are aesthetically beautiful. So, oh, this is not even the first one. I actually got this one first. So this is one of the first ones. But I got this in a bent nib. You see how the thing is bent? And it writes darker. Or technically, I'm not writing correctly right now, so right there. And I haven't used this in a while. I never had problems with it, but now we'll see. I ink these up and literally leave them alone. So you're supposed to write it like this. So yeah. And I thought this was so pretty. I don't remember how much they are, but this is the Jinhao 100 Classic Pen Bent. Beautiful. And then the Jinhao 82. This is the Jinhao 82 in ivory. This is a medium nib. I want to say I changed the color for this too. Did I put two colors in there? So I was really excited that with the Lady Rose. I want to say, I hope I didn't. Looks like I did. No, this is something else. This is the Queen Allium. So I probably shouldn't have used Queen Allium for this, because Queen Allium has like a shimmer to it, and I don't know if you could see it, but that's the color of it. It's like a purple with gold shimmers. But this pen is so pretty. It writes beautifully. So with this pen, I also got so this is how I like test my inks. I write the ink name. I write the ink name, what nib or pen I use, some squiggly lines, and then since I used a glass tip, I also used a carousel since I inked it with that pen. And then just leave little quotes and different writings, some prints, some cursive, just to see how it writes. So after that, I got the Jinhao 82 and milk tea in fine tip, which is gorgeous. Like these two pens are beautiful, and you can see how well they write. Like it's so gorgeous. This has the Ferris wheel press oyster hour, but I'm so sad that I actually dropped this with the thing open, with like the nib out, and it doesn't write the same anymore. It's a little bit thicker. So I guess my pens are drying out because I don't use all. I ink up all my pens as soon as I use it, and I have like a lot of them now. So, all right, you're embarrassing me. Or do I not have ink? Yeah, I do have ink. Sometimes I just do that. And these all came with converters, and this was, last time I checked, it was less than $8. There you go. But so it writes a little darker now. Let me see. Milk tea, or maybe not. So I mean, technically I dropped this and it wrote like very thick for me for a little bit, and so I put it away. But if I wanted to get another one of these, it's literally $10 or less. So for $10 or less, you're getting two gorgeous pens. They're very, like, it's plastic or resin, I don't know, but it's a beautiful pen. Like I know it doesn't have the finials and stuff like that, the fanciness, but this is gorgeous. Like, yes. So I have no issues with buying that. So the next one is, I was in, what is that store? Yoseka, and saw this Sailor Fude de Manon brush fountain pen, and so it says brush, and I was like, oh, what kind of pen is that? So technically it's a nib, a bent nib. So again, I wanted to mention is I'm into calligraphy, so I wanted to try it. So this is how it is, and this is a gorgeous pen, but it is so long. I'm going to show you. So I'm used to these this kind of pens. Look at the difference of this pen. And then if you post it, like, it is so big. But I mean, it's a pretty pen, and I like that it's a different nib as well. So if I wanted to do some kind of calligraphy, it's, you know, it's a different nib, and I could practice with that. But this was also $15, so I was like, might as well buy it, right? And try it out. So after that, when I ordered that, actually, Yoseka, I also ordered my first TWSBIs. I hear a lot of good things about TWSBIs. They're very pretty, easy to use, and I love how smooth it writes. So this is a $50 pen, which I think is still pretty good compared to like hundreds and thousands of dollars of pens. And I have the Peter Moss here, and it's a gorgeous, like, smooth. It's so smooth, and so I love this. I actually have two more TWSBIs. TWSBIs coming. And I got, so this one is in fine, and the other one that's coming is in extra fine and medium. So I love to try all the nibs because I love the fine, but I also like thick writing sometimes. So with that, I got my other Jinhaos. So again, I'm in a Facebook group with like fountain pen enthusiasts and stuff like that, and they rave about like lower end pens, higher end pens. They vent about higher ends and lower ends. So I saw a lot of people raving about these pens, and I was like, oh my god, they're so cheap. I want to try them, and they're beautiful to look at. And again, I was so surprised when this came, and they are giants compared to these pens. And again, I don't see a lot of videos comparing all these other pens, so I was shocked when I saw these. So I take pictures of them in my house. Just go put some compared to other pens. So I wanted to show you side comparison. Let me show you next to TWSBI. I don't know why I think they were so big. I guess I have smaller hands and I love the size of these, but this one doesn't feel that bad to me. But for some reason, I mean, these are comfortable too, but I'm saying like they just look humongous to me. Like, look at that nib. I'll show you this nib. Like, that's a big difference. But they are both great writers. So I just want to show you. I've changed the ink since then again. So I have the clear one in fine. And these all came with like their own cartridges already. The wine in medium. Look, gorgeous. And the black in extra fine. So I actually like extra fine too. So I love that. And I think they're worth it for the price, for the look, you know, but just be aware if you have small hands. These are big. I mean, but if you have TWSBIs, I guess it's not that big. Or not, you know, not that much of a difference. So after that, I got a Sailor Liquid. So I believe that's how you say it. And this is in iridescent color. I don't remember the exact name, but this is so pretty. And this is in medium fine, which is beautiful. Again, these pens are like mostly $50 or less. So I just re-inked the 9019. This is the, I'm sorry, this is the Jinhao 9019 if you're interested. And I'm going to see if I can link all of them there. But screenshot this. Then I got two pilots. My friend with Curated Joy from Instagram was raving about the Pilot Kakuno and the Pilot Prera, and I actually love these two pens. They're very like fine nib. I want to say this is extra fine, which is gorgeous. And what I love that she did is put one of her clips in here. So I have to buy another extra clip. You know, you can buy the clips for the Kawecos, and she put it right here. I'm sorry. And I thought it was so pretty. So I'm gonna do that. Buy an extra clip. But anyway, go check out her Instagram as well. I'm gonna link it down below. But this is the Pilot Kakuno. And this is an extra fine. which is a gorgeous writing pen. If you're a 3.5, like, this is gorgeous. And look how cute the nib is. It's got like a little smiley face with a nose as a hole. And then right now, this is my go-to pen. This one stays in my planner. This is what I'm writing with right now. A little bit darker because this is fine nib. But this pen is also gorgeous, and I love it has like a different click to it, and like a suction or magnet or something, I don't know, but it's so satisfying. So this is gorgeous. I think I'm gonna order another one. They have a brown color that I think I'm gonna get. So these are the pilots that I have. And then, we're not done yet. These are my latest picks. This is a Sailor Look Cool again, I believe. But I haven't inked it up because the ink that I wanted to use for this, I got excited and put in the maroon one. So we'll see if I ink it with a different ink or maybe switch it out. But this is the Sailor Look Cool. I love the dark brown color. We're in fall right now, so I'm getting all the darker vibes, you know, darker colors and stuff like that. So I thought this was so cute. Then I got another Jinhao. This is the Jinhao 82, I believe. And I got it in this color. So since I broke the milk tea, I was like, let me get another one because I really like them. I thought they were pretty. And I was looking, and this actually looks like one of those Sailors. So I'm not familiar with a lot of this stuff, but Sailor's like a bigger company that sells like very expensive fountain pens. So I mean, the look is very similar down to the red speckles. Excuse me. But I thought this was pretty anyway, and I still didn't ink it. But when I do, I will write with it and show you guys. But it's so gorgeous. Like, is it worth buying $200, $250? Maybe it is, because I haven't written with like, what, 24 karat gold or 21 karat gold. I don't really know. But at the end of the day, it's a pen. You know how many pens I've lost, like gel pens, but I didn't care, you know. And now I'm just enjoying the ink colors, you know, the aesthetic of it, you know. So that's all pretty much I'm doing. So with that said, I do have a list of pens that I want to eventually buy. And hopefully one day we will get it. And I don't think I'll be collecting like that. I mean, never say never. I always want to try other things. I do watch a lot of videos that shows them, and it's not like I want it all. But some that are on my list are the Kaweco Hickory Brown. It's like a turquoise color. And I think it's gorgeous. I always love the tortoise pattern. I also want the Hello Kitty. It's pink, and so that's why I kind of stopped buying the Kaweco pens, is because, so I have these color. I do want this color in Kaweco fountain pen, but I also want a pink and a turquoise, and I think that'll be enough. I would love the olive as well, but I'm not like, oh, I need to get it because I have this green, you know. So I don't need every color, I feel like. And then for the TWSBI, I have the latte and a black coming in, but I still want the cream, and I saw like a light pink TWSBI. So I do want to put that in my collection, and I kind of want to try a diamond. Those are a little bit more, which is like $80. But again, these are my future pen list, you know, nothing to go crazy about. But I also want to try an Esterbrook, another you know, famous fountain pen brand. I heard good things and bad things, so you know, every pen writes differently for some people, right? But I do like the white and the turquoise color. And oh, I also want a Kaweco Student in brown and green. Other than that, I think I'd be pretty satisfied. I would love to try a Sailor, but I'm okay with these Jinhaos, honestly. And there is a couple more like pilot pens that I want, but I haven't narrowed it down. So yeah, that's my beginner's collection right now. I'll see you in a couple months and I'll let you know what else I've accumulated, if I've gotten rid of any. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment down below. I'd love to know what your recommendations are, your inputs and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.